end. Lohman now on the near side of the field looking for Sarmiento, and ball raised up and out of harm's way. Looks like Sarmiento got a high boot there near or on his face. So he's on the ground right now, and it's a dead ball called by the referee. He's still on the ground. Might have even just gotten winded or a slight deflection. Either way, that'll slow you down, absolutely. And Alex Knoll making sure that his teammate is okay, as it is a 1-0 lead here from Frank Rabota Field. Thank you for joining us on Spreaker.com's National Sports Radio. Brian Tabjay here alongside you Braves fans. Happy New Year to you. This 2015 portion of the season is nearly underway, as Trinity League play will begin next week for your Braves, as they've been playing all preseason and tournament play. Bosco Tech tournament and a tournament down in Oceanside last week as well. Rodriguez now playing some defense and helping out almost on the near side of the field. They earn a throw-in, protecting this 1-0 lead here for the Braves. And Rodriguez trying to get it out of harm's way and deflects off of Griffin's player and out of bounds for a Braves throw-in. Like I mentioned, fans, Coach Dave Savitt really trying to figure out which formation he can really solidify before league play, as their second game of the Trinity League will be against Servite, who's the Friars have been very dominant in Trinity League play, of course winning the league title again last season. They did go undefeated, had also a tie, so 9 wins and a tie for Servite. And Bosco in second place last year. They ultimately won 13 games all in all. They did finish second right behind Servite and ended up losing in the third round of the CIF playoffs as San Clemente 2-1. So the Braves, a lot of fantastic league play here in Trinity League, which is very competitive. As that was on a turn right there on a shot. Kevin Herring left-footed, the junior, just over the crossbar. So a nice turn and strike there by Herring, and unfortunately for him and his team, that goes up and out of bounds, as Martinez is looking to check back into this game and look like it'll be Sarmiento who's going to head to the bench. So Martinez back into the lineup for your Braves, as it looks like Gill will go ahead and float up top after coming in for Martinez, and Martinez back at right mid, as Gill now right down the middle of the field receives the ball, tries to play it to Martinez on his right side. That is broken up nicely there by the Griffins' Matt Wall, the senior, for Los Alamitos. And Rodriguez now calmly plays it to his teammate Lohman. Lohman really trying to play it back to him. Nowhere near where he was supposed to be. And Rodriguez now on the back check, if you will, and wins the ball back for the Braves. Going down the far side of the field. Trying to play it to Gill. Gill now on the deflection. That'll stay with Los Alamitos and clear it out of the danger zone. Macias now. And Martinez working on the far side of the field. Back to Macias. And Torres deflected off of him. It'll be Griffin's throw-in on the far side of the field right before midfield. And 1-0 is your score here, as your St. John Bosco Braves up on the Los Alamitos Griffins. As Herring now, the dominant player so far for the Griffins, I was going to say doing something well here and loses the ball ultimately. Macias now on the playback to Nold. Nold to Rodriguez. Rodriguez to Almost now inside the box is Martinez. Calmly plays it outside of the box for a cross by Almost off the deflection and nearly in real danger territory there, and sails out of bounds after a deflection, and a head goes wide of the goal. Out of bounds for another goal kick for the Griffins. 1-0 your score here from Frank Rabota Field. Thank you for joining us on Spreaker.com's National Sports Radio. Brian Tabjay here to bring you all the live action as league play is just around the corner for your Bosco Braves. As they're coming off a loss against Cathedral, who ended up winning that tournament down in Oceanside ultimately. And The Braves still trying to solidify formation and a starting 11 as a ball now deflected, and Orihuela calmly plays it out. Macias now on the near side, and a race to the ball that sails out of bounds for the Griffins. And a long throw in. Martinez heads that back to Macias. Macias now to almost to Martinez. Martinez to Macias. All along the near side of the field. The Braves like to do a little 1-2 touch combination plays along the sidelines as the ball is played inside the 18-yard box from Rodriguez, and that's punched out defensively. Outside of the box they go, and an attempted cross back across the face of the 18-yard box goes off of Rodriguez and rolls right to the keeper, Lazar, the junior keeper for the Griffins. Herring now on the touch and service right outside the 18-yard box. Griffins trying to put some pressure on as they're down 1-0 here in the game. Goal scored by Luke Sarmiento in the 6th minute of play. We're in the 34th minute of 40 minutes here in the first half from Frank Rabota Field. On a goal kick and restart for the Braves. Goal kick sails out of bounds. And that was looking for Macias. Was Orihuela. Tony Orihuela. He's playing center back tonight. The Braves going with a 4-5-1 formation as Luis Lopez trots off the field for the Griffins, the senior. And into the game now for the Griffins looks to be Aaron Wilkes. And on a long throw, and Bosco retains possession, and it's Martinez now on the near side of the field, dancing along that sideline. Calmly plays it back to Koba, the sophomore goalkeeper, who's rotated in and out of starting positions with junior Matthew Perez as far as who's starting the game. Koba in goal for your Braves tonight. Almost now on the pressure on the near side of the field, earns a throw-in, quickly plays it back to Martinez. Martinez looking for Rodriguez, and Rodriguez not with the best service to his teammate Macias on the near side of the field. That sails out of bounds. 1-0 though is your score as Sarmiento put your Braves on the board early on in this contest after a misplayed ball from Alec Lazar, the junior keeper for the Griffins. A long throw-in from the near side of the field, and the ball dropped right where Sarmiento was inside the box and calmly placed it in the left side corner for a 1-0 lead. I didn't think he got that much on the ball, but it was all about the positioning of the ball, if you will, where he placed it inside of the foot strike there for Sarmiento. Bosco now with the ball. Macias switching to right mid. Started the game at left mid. And Rodriguez playing the ball to Lohman, who's on the left mid now after he switched it up with Macias. He came in early on for Proust. Proust still on the bench. He kind of came out early on in the game and was grabbing his hip or thigh area and decided to just sit down and have a seat. So he may or may not have a little bit of an injury. That is all speculation, of course, and hopefully he is okay for league play next week. I do have one more preseason game that'll be on Tuesday, as they will play. Let's see who they play here. Bosco will finish out preseason with Bellflower at Ron Yeri Stadium, the Bellflower Cup on Tuesday. Martinez now and Rodriguez trying to keep the ball for the Braves, and they do. It'll be the near side of the field. Lohman, almost trying to dance around his defender. As Brett Hall now for the Griffins, right down the middle of the field. Nothing doing there. Easy clearance for the back line of the Braves. As they're trying to get something going here, the Griffins trying to penetrate through this very strong back line. Head coach Dave Sabat going with a 4-5-1 If you're unfamiliar with that, that's 4 defenders on the back line, 5 midfielders, and 1 lone striker up top. Right now, it is Gill, Jacob Gill, the junior, playing up top. Ball served inside the box now for the Griffins, and a shot sails way over the crossbar and kind of leaned back on that shot attempt. That was Julian Guerrero, the junior, for the Griffins. So the ball kind of rolled right to his feet outside of the box and just leaned back a little too much there. So goal kick for your Braves. They lead 1-0 here off the foot of Luke Sarmiento, the senior, who started up top, the lone striker, and head coach Dave Sabbath's 4-5-1 formation tonight here against Los Alamitos. It is the first night game here in the stadium for the Bosco Braves soccer program. So thank you for joining us on Spreaker.com's National Sports Radio. They're up 1-0 here as the ball now served down the near side of the field, deflected off a Griffin, but they're going to give that to them as well for a throw. And the senior Charlie Ross on the pressure there on Martinez. He really had no other choice. Excuse me, that was almost on the defense and really had no choice but to play it off of him on his first touch. So on the throw-in from Olmos now, the ball floated into the box from Guerrero. That is easily played by sophomore goaltender Rodrigo Coba. In the 40th minute now, as we await official time down on the field held by the center referee tonight. It is a 3-man crew tonight working this game here at Frank Rabota Field, campus of St. John Bosco here in Bellflower, California. Gill now on the pressure, tried to dance around his defender. Ultimately, the Braves retained possession and a through ball down the left side of the field to Nold. Nold having a cross, and that's going to be no good as it looked like the referee stopped it. Might have been an offsides, but the flag is down, and it did just sail out of bounds. So at halftime here, it is 1-0. Your St. John Bosco Braves on top of the Los Alamitos Griffins. 1-0 as you're listening to live action here for St. John Bosco's boys varsity program. It is halftime here at Frank Rabota Field on Spreaker.com's National Sports Radio. We'll be back shortly with the second half action.
Who is the team to beat in the National Football League as we begin preseason action? NFL insider Robert Dieters is up next on National Sports. The story of the 2013 Major League season has been the resurgence of the Dodgers, led by Yasiel Puig. How realistic of a shot does Los Angeles have at making the World Series? Jason Gerline leads the roundup next on National Sports. Your presentation of National Sports is brought to you by Spreaker.com. Broadcast and listen to news, radio, and music with one low monthly rate. Your show will be right back after this word from your local stations. You can contact National Sports in a number of ways, through Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter with the label National Sports. We love to have you guys a part of our show and can easily join us also through text or call. You're listening to the National Sports radio station on Spreaker.com. America's pastime of baseball is changing as we know it into a sport we've never seen before. Where is the game headed in the next few years? Major League correspondent Cameron Sadeghi has the answer to that question next on the National Sports radio station from Los Angeles, California.
Hi, this is Sam Rosen, and I'm here with Sam's Situation.
Good afternoon and welcome into the corner. It's Chris's Corner here on Spreaker.com, a National Sports affiliate. Hello and welcome to the Cameron Sadeghi Show.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another